Hello everyone, it's Jesse here. 10/25/2015, 10:40 p.m. What you hear in the background is the dryer running and the puppies playing and eating, and I'm looking at them in the screen. See them right there. Yeah. I'm amazed they're not over here biting at my ankles because they're ankle biters. Let me tell you. Um, it's been kind of cold past couple days. So I've just been inside most of the time and been raining from that Hurricane Patricia, which is not a hurricane anymore, but it was a hurricane. The winds got up so high the other day. I think the first day it hit, or the second day, one of the two. It broke one of my arms of my Tommy toe tomato plant off. Well, I mean, it's like almost broken completely off. I've got it set back up, but it's still, broken. So maybe it ain't dead yet, so maybe there's still enough connected that it's getting water. But there are some tomatoes on that arm still waiting to be ripe. I don't know, puppies is down here messing with my foot. They just turned, like on the 22nd, they turned a month old, but they already all have teeth. They're already all eating hard dog food. Skip It is refusing to really feed them anymore. I have to make her sit and like make her, and the whole time that they're feeding, she's growling because of course the teeth hurt. So I guess this batch has really been weaned is really weaned early. So I got Wormer and um, what else did I buy? Flea and tick shampoo to make them smell good and nice. Whenever somebody says they want one, that's when I'll give them a bath and dry them and whatever. Then go meet the people that want them in town. I never have a problem giving away Skip It's puppies ever. Everybody wants one. As soon as I post them on like Facebook swap shops or whatever, instantly people want one. So I'm not gonna have a hard time giving them away. I know that, but it's just a matter of getting them warm now. See, the back there, right there, they've got, well, close to right there is where the food bowl is, and there's two right now in the food bowl. They like dive in and start eating and spill the food everywhere, but that's alright. They're puppies. And I've got newspaper laid down because the pool is just out of the question. I took it back outside. They will not stay in the pool. They will not stay in it at all, not even to sleep in it or anything. So I'm just cleaning up a lot, and I've got newspapers laid out all around the floor. So they're puppies is what you have to deal with when they're puppies, and they're not little puppies either that can be put into a cage and kept in a cage until they're ready. I wouldn't do that to a puppy, no. But I'd have to give them a pen to play in or something, and well, they have the whole living room to themselves right now. But anyways, tonight I watched Hell in a Cell, WWE Hell in a Cell, and it was very entertaining. I really enjoyed the first match, which was the John Cena U.S. Open Challenge for the U.S. title, and they had a return of a wrestler who's been gone for a couple of years, maybe, or 1 year, 2 years, something like that. Anyways, his name is Alberto Del Rio. That's his character's name, and he won the title from John Cena. So that made me happy. I'm not like the biggest John Cena fan. Other people that watch WWE, you may be a huge John Cena fan, but like I was a John Cena fan back when he first started, and for like 3 years, maybe 4 years. But then he's stale. To me, he's stale as a character. He's always tapped as Big Match John, and he can pull off the amazing wins and shit like that. And he, the wrestlers speak to each other while they're wrestling in the ring. And if you listen really, really closely, you can hear them talking to each other on occasion. But John Cena is the worst at it. And you can hear him loud and clear speaking to the other wrestlers. So you can predict what the next move is going to be because he tells the wrestler what to do or what he's fixing to do. So, like, I don't like that. I don't like to. I don't like to be able to predict. I don't like to be able to predict. I want it to be able to be unpredictable, so you don't know who's going to be the winner. Like tonight, when Alberto Del Rio came out, I was like, this may be his return, or maybe it's just a one-night thing or something. I doubt he wins the title. John Cena has it. John Cena, the 16-time world champion, woohoo, bee-hoo. But he beat him, so I guess he's back in the company for good for a while, or for, I don't know how long he signed his contract for, but whatever. But yeah, John Cena is stale. If he would turn heel, which means be the bad guy, I would totally be into it. But he's always this good guy, and has been this good guy for so long now, and he can do nothing wrong. He's the face that runs the place. He's the man to beat. And to me, that's just, it's boring. He's boring now. He's great for the kids. Don't get me wrong. Hustle, loyalty, respect, whatever. He's great for the kids. Never give up. It's a great role model for kids, but I'm not a kid anymore. I'm an adult watching this, and it just does not appeal. He does not appeal to me anymore, unless it's a specialty match where I'd like to see him, fight in a specialty match, which, like, I'm talking like a tables match or a steel cage match or, something like that. It's a little entertaining to me, but with his just regular normal matches, he's so boring. And in his 5 moveset, like he's got like this 5 moveset that he does that's just the same shit over and over and over. Never changes. It's just, I'm over him. So anybody out there that's a John Cena fan, sorry if you're offended, but if you also are out there and you agree with me, leave it in the comments section. Let me know what you think, truly think. I'm totally bored with John Cena and have been for years, lots of years. And like I said, if he would turn heel, I'd be on board. Anyways, the main event was The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell match. And the one thing I really enjoyed was they both bled. See, WWE doesn't have a bleeding policy anymore. They don't want their superstars to bleed anymore. And at one point, the doctor came into the ring and did something to Brock Lesnar because he was busted open pretty bad. And of course, the crowd booed. I was like, boo, let him bleed. Just let him fucking bleed and finish the match. Then The Undertaker got busted open, refused medical help, and so they were both bleeding, and it was just like a glorious day. It was like a back in the day where they used to bleed, and it was so exciting, and it evokes so much more emotion when they bleed, because you can sense the pain or sense the reality of the blood. And anyways, The Undertaker ended up losing. I did not like that. But if he was going to lose to anyone, I am glad that it was Brock Lesnar. Brock is a beast, and he really is a beast. He's a fighter. I mean, when he quit WWE, he went to the UFC, became UFC heavyweight champion for I don't know how long. I didn't follow UFC back then. But he's a real, like, fighter. He's a real fighter. He's not just a sports entertainer, wrestler. He's an actual real fighter. And I'm sure they could all be real fighters, but Brock Lesnar is just a fighter. And I'm glad that he won over The Undertaker versus it being somebody else winning over The Undertaker. Like, say if it was John Cena winning over The Undertaker, I would have been totally pissed. My mood would have completely changed, and my outlook on it would have been completely different. anyways, so they both bled, which I was like, yes, it reminded me of the old days. And before WWE went PG, they have gone PG. They've been PG for I don't know how many years now, but they wanted to be PG, and that means like no cursing and no blood, no chair shots to the head anymore. But in this match, the Undertaker versus Lesnar match, Lesnar hit the Undertaker, but the Undertaker didn't get his hand up in time, and I think it hit him like right here, the chair did, and that was like, I was like, damn, that must have hurt. I know it had to hurt. It was a steel chair to the face. I mean, you could plainly see it. It fucking hurt. So he didn't get up for a minute or two, but anyways, all in all, it was a good pay-per-view. The crowd was pretty good. Like, there's sometimes lame ass crowds. Like, if you're gonna be paying $45+ for your ticket, at least go and cheer and boo. Do something. Don't just sit and quiet. There's so many places that they go that they're just, the crowd is just shit. And it takes the crowd to enhance the product. You either want them to boo or you want them to cheer. You don't want them silent. That's the bad thing. I don't know how many of you out there actually watch WWE, but I am a huge fan, have been ever since 1994 when I was a little kid and first saw The Undertaker. I think it was The Undertaker versus Hulk Hogan. That was the first match I remember. Yeah. So, like, I'm an old school wrestling fan. You know, I'm almost 30 now. I'll be 30 in a month and a half or so. But like I've said it before on videos, I know it's a product. It's sports entertainment. It's already predetermined, but we don't know the determination of the matches, the outcomes of the matches. But the production, the wrestlers know. You know, if it wasn't predetermined, if you were fighting for a championship, you'd be in there for an hour fighting the guy, not wanting to give up, right? So you can't do that. It has to be produced, and that's why it's called sports entertainment. But anyways, that's enough about wrestling. My medicine, I did a little video about my medicine, and it is working great. It did great last night again for me. I woke up a couple of times, but that was because of nature calling and some other reason. Something woke me up. I think the dogs was barking at something out back or out front or something that woke me up. But as far as like sleeping for at least solid 2-3 hours at a time, this medicine is working wonders. So anywho, I've said enough vlog. I'm doing a shout out soon. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lonesome Samoan, Michael, I can't say your last name, buddy. Eli, who's Blue Raven 666. Kevin Spratt and Bon Arky 7. That's my 5 that I have so far. I'm not really shouting out bigger channels that have 1,000 subscribers or more, but I'm shouting out the smaller. Hey, can y'all keep it down back there? I'm vlogging. My hand goes up, your mouth goes shut, remember? I'm shouting out the channels that need growth, Michael only has like 7 subscribers, so he needs a lot of subscribers. But I'll do my shout out video sometime this week. Just not sure exactly what day I'm going to do it on. But if you're a smaller YouTube with less than 1,000 subscribers and you want to shout out too, just leave it in the comment section. I'll try to do, I don't want to do like 10 or 15 people, but I'll do like 7, 8 people, maybe. But those are the 5 I definitely am going to shout out. You've already got your name shouted out, but your link isn't going to believe. Your links are not going to be below, not until the shout out video. But anyways, I've talked way long enough, and I'm tired, and I think I'm going to Rustle up these babies, get the living room cleaned up yet again. If it's messed up, I don't know if it is messed up or not, and I'm sitting here right now. They can do, the whole thing back there can change in 10, 15 minutes, so I'll do that, feed them, make sure they got food and water, because they're drinking water too, because Mama's not feeding them no more, and I'll watch a little bit of YouTube, take my medicine, and go to bed. It's been a long day. I've been up a while, so anyways, I've talked long enough. Like I said, peace, you guys. Love you. Love you. Love youans. I consider you people that watch me youans. That's my name for you guys, is youans. I love youans, and I'll see you on the next one.